Psalm 27. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumbled and fell. Though an host should encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. And now shall mine head be lifted up above mine enemies round about me. Therefore will I offer in his tabernacle sacrifices of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises unto the Lord. Hear, O Lord, when I cry with my voice. Have mercy also upon me, and answer me. When thou saidst, seek ye my face, my heart said unto thee, thy face, Lord, will I seek. Hide not thy face far from me. Put not thy servant away in anger. Thou hast been my help. Leave me not, neither forsake me, O God of my salvation. When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in a plain path because of mine enemies. Deliver me not over unto the will of mine enemies, for false witnesses are risen up against me, and such as breathe out cruelty. I had fainted, unless I had believed to see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait on the Lord, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen thine heart. Wait, I say, on the Lord.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the whole elect out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the whole elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, and what I want to get into today, various topics. It's a lot going on. A lot of emotions, have been stirred up, due to recent events. Okay, dealing with, the election results. All right, and ultimately, it's just a small thing in the bigger picture. When it comes to the prophecy of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai taking hold in the earth, okay? And what we have to understand, we in a point now, when it comes to prophecy, okay, that everything is being exposed, okay? The Lord is drawing out, emotions. Matter of fact, let's start here, and this scripture, speaks louder and louder, as prophecy unfolds, as people are being put in certain situations, all right, certain circumstances that the Lord has to happen, when it draws out, people, all right, true thoughts, their true intentions, okay, and everything is being governed and dictated by the prophecy and the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, okay. This is the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 22. For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifested, neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come to broad, okay. And the Lord is having this happen on all levels, okay? With the elites and their wicked agenda, even going back, to the establishing of, these Illuminati and secret societies, like the brother Elder Yashawamba, okay, and the brother Yahweh, they just did, a thorough, video going into the Black Boule, going back to the Divine Nine of, and these Jakes, they pretty much, protect the order of Esau, Edom, okay? These certain leaders, whom we thought was sincere, okay, was a part of these secret organizations, all these people, these icons that people have idolized for decades, are straight moles and freaks and weirdos, okay? This whole Kamala campaign just brought out all the freaks and weirdos amongst Jake, brought them to the forefront, because everything is being exposed, okay? The hatred that, the nigga woman has, for Jake, everything is coming out on a whole nother level, and the Lord is causing these things to happen, okay? And we're going to fully understand why the Lord is going to judge our people, how he's going to judge them, how he's going to judge the earth, how he's going to judge it, man. From Esau, okay, to the nigga woman, all right, to the degenerate niggas, even these other nations, okay? So everything is being put out to the forefront, and that's, because the earth is on trial, okay? Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai has the earth on trial, and the prophets, are pretty much digging in, to the wickedness of this society like investigators, man. The scripture tells us to watch, okay? Be not ignorant over things, small or great. Pretty much that's the scriptures, promoting us, provoking us to be what? Investigators, making inquisition of this devil, okay? And as everything is being brought to the forefront, that's the evidence, man. All the evidence is being presented, okay, within this trial, because the earth is on trial. And the ultimate judge is Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, who's getting ready to come and judge this wicked society, okay? And that's going to be, okay, the true justice that's going to come to the earth is going to be through Yahweh Shai, all right? Matter of fact, let's get that, So what we're seeing, is everything being set up, all right, for the Lord to judge. Everything is being exposed. All the evidence is being, presented. Okay, and the last thing that's gonna take hold is gonna be judgment. Okay, let's get this in the book of Jeremiah. Okay, Jeremiah 23:5. It says, "Behold, the days come," said the Lord Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, "that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth." Okay, a king shall reign and prosper and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. Okay, and that's Yahweh Shai. So through that lineage of David, there's a king promised to bring judgment and justice to the earth, and it's gonna be in righteousness, man. So before that happens, we're seeing everything being exposed and put out on the table, man. Okay, the intents. All right, the hearts of many, which Yahweh Shai is causing all this to happen, man. Because this word is going forth. You see, this word is changing the earth. You see men, Jake starting to act different, move different. Okay, you see Esau, getting tacky, getting impulsive. All this is due to this word that's coming out, man. This word is putting pressure in the earth. Okay, and people don't understand, what's happening, man. But the Lord's word is taking root in the earth, man, and it's breaking down strongholds. Okay, it's calling everything out. All right, and it's shedding the light on wickedness, man. And that's why you see wickedness, hollering out, man. That old saying they have down here in the country where they say a hit dog gonna holler, man. Okay, and this word is causing a lot of hit dogs, man, and we're seeing a lot of people hollering out, man. Okay, so you go from there. So let's get this, and Yahweh Shai, this word was meant, to cause controversy and division. Okay, and we're seeing, people, standing on what they believe, what they think, how they feel. Okay, they're coming to these platforms and just spewing it out. All right, this is Luke 2:34. It says, "And Simon blessed them and said unto Mary his mother, Behold, this child is set," and this child is Yahweh Shai, "for the fall and the rising again in many in Israel, and for a sign which shall be spoken against." Okay, because as Yahweh Shai, he was spoken against heavily, you know, by the wicked leadership of Jake, okay, and our people, you know, that were just engulfed, okay, in the Roman Empire. They chose the way of Rome over the way of righteousness, man. Okay, they chose Barabbas. You know, Jake was in that spirit, like niggas today. They look at nigga culture as superior to righteousness, man. Okay. So it's the same spirit that's in the earth today. So as the Lord has put his spirit on his men, all right, it's causing many of our people to either rise, okay, because the elect will, because Yahweh Shai is a cornerstone, all right, and either you can build on the cornerstone of Yahweh Shai or you're going to stumble on it, okay, and if you're building on it, guess what? We're being built up. You see, the house of David is being built. It's being, you know, the edification is coming out to where the hopeful elect is being what? Built up, okay, to a solid structure, man. You see? And that's another thing, how we know we're building, how the Lord is giving us structure. You know, you got structure amongst the camps, beginning with the apostles, you know, the elder apostles, the bishops, okay, the heads of the camps, okay, and then amongst that, brother, you know, setting structure within their house, within themselves, man. Okay, and that's this wisdom building us up, and we're built on that cornerstone, Yahweh Shai. Okay, for the rise, you know, Kwam Yashala. Okay, but then you have those that stumble at Yahweh Shai. They're offended at Yahweh Shai. Okay, niggas are offended at Yahweh Shai. The nigga woman is offended at the order. Okay, that comes from Yahweh Shai. They're offended, and it's causing them to fall. You know, it's causing them, you know, to stumble and fall. Okay, read verse 35. It said, "Yeah, a sword shall pierce through thy own soul, that the hearts," okay, all right. It said that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed, and this is what we're seeing. You know, because ultimately the standard, you know, of men, okay, being men, that comes from the scriptures, man. Okay, the red pill, okay, you know, all the points that they make, all right, that's on point, it comes from the scriptures, man. You know, this whole thing of traditional values, you know, that people, you know, are you know, the talking points, a lot of these talking points, you know, the men with traditional values, the women become, you know, the women becoming pick-me's, or, you know, all these things are rooted in the scriptures. Okay, you know, men having structure, conservative, all those things are rooted in the scriptures, and these things, okay, are beginning to surface in the earth. See, righteousness is beginning to surface in the earth, and we're seeing the reaction of the wicked. Okay, you know, these little rants that Eve been going on these last 2 days, that's her reaction to any type of righteousness, man. Okay, any type of order, any type of structure, any type of value. You know, because anything that has righteousness in it is rooted in the scriptures. Okay? Not saying that the Republicans, okay, are righteous, but some of the, you know, the values that they have are things that's rooted in the scriptures, man. You know? The things that they're against, you know, some of the things that they're for, it's all rooted in the scriptures, and you see, you know, the reaction, okay, that it's causing, man. And ultimately it's the word, because it's the word that's driving everything, man. Okay, it's the word that's driving, you know, everything, man. All these talking points, okay. Everybody, you know, got a reaction, you know, and it's all rooted in his word, just revealing the thoughts of many. And what we see, Eve hates righteousness, man. Eve hates the Lord. Okay? Eve is really, you know, upset. Okay? That's why Eve is mad, you know, at the men, okay, for having confidence and moving in their purpose. They're angry at that. Okay? They're angry at the women that's in order under those men. They just over there angry. Okay? Because the nigga woman, she hates righteousness. She hates nation building, you know? And that goes into this, when you go here, and what's happening, the fashion of this world is passing away, is fading away. You see? And the glory that the nigga woman once had has dropped drastically. You know? And all the nigga woman is stuck with, okay, is them straight niggas walking around, them prison niggas, okay? You see? That's pretty much it. You know, her baby daddy friends, some studs, some lesbians, you know. That's all Eve is pretty much left with, man. That's the Eve entourage. Okay? And what we're seeing, you know, is society, okay? All right, well, you look at Jake, all right? Even Jake in the world, they're beginning to separate from the filth of nigga culture, man. You know, and the Lord had us on a major head start of separating, you know, from the filth and being conformed to righteousness, man. But now, because the 1/3 is a big number, okay? So the Lord is causing major moves in the earth, man. It's way bigger than, you know, this thing is way bigger than a, you know, a candidate choice that's causing these reactions, man. Okay? Nah, this is the Lord making moves in the earth. Like the Lord is very strategic how he does things. Okay? Because I say anything that the elites do, the Lord orchestrates that. Okay? The things that these elites have planned and, you know, the psyops, well, ultimately, the Lord is doing all these things, man, to get the reaction that he wants. Okay? And this is spiritual, man. And that's why the reaction, you know, is on another level. It's like, goddamn. You see? You got women, you know, divorcing their husband behind this election, man. Okay? Then you know that it's bigger than an election, a ballot. You know, this was heavy, you know, witchcraft that went forth. Okay? This was a heavy psyops, man, because these devils, you know, the Lord has them, you know, the scripture say the inward heart of them is deep. You know? Like they really know how to play on the minds of the masses, man. Okay? So it's a major reaction happening, but ultimately, the Lord, all right, is causing division. You know, he's isolating the elect from everyone else, okay, and he's lumping up the 2/3, okay, in their own category, man. So we see division is happening, man, and it's all rooted in this word going forth, because prophecy is the driving force behind all this division, man. Okay, now you go here. Okay, 1 Corinthians 1 and 31, it says, and they that use the world is not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passes away. You know, and while this world is up and running, hey, we use the world. You know, we utilize, you know, the world, okay, for our daily, you know, necessities. Okay, you know, we have to, you know, have certain obligations to where, hey, we use this society. You know, if it's a way we can benefit. Hell, if you know, Trump bring on something that, hey, and it just, you know, it land in the bank account, or it directly benefit us some type of way, hey, we'll use it. He put something out there, you know, it don't cause us to, you know, compromise, okay, our righteousness, our standard. Okay, is this something that's available that, hey, we can use? We're gonna use it. You see, if Trump, you know, make some moves and, hey, we can win. Hey, we're gonna win until, because we know one thing though. Eventually, we're gonna have to separate from everything, lose everything, you know, for the sake of Yahweh. Okay, but hey, while this place is up and running, hey, if it's out there, you know, it falling our lap, hey, we're gonna take it. We're gonna use it. You see, we're gonna, you know, handle our responsibilities. Okay. Get a bottle or two, you see, kick it with the brothers a little harder, all right, and put something up for defense. You know, money is a defense, okay? But at the end of the day, our hearts are not here, man. Our mind is not here. We're not, you know, we're not looking forward to 4 years of Trump, okay? We hope he don't get to do 4 months. Okay, but we take this thing a day at a time, man. You know, we use this world to our advantage, man. You know, because everything is rooted in some type of scam. You know, you pretty much gotta spend most of your time trying to out-scam the scammer in this society, man. You know, and when as this place falls, we don't feel no type of way about it. And we're going to see another uproar. And this is why, the prophets are going to be persecuted. Because as you can see, it's easy for them to put the blame on who they want to put the blame on. Okay, no matter what the numbers say, no matter what the facts are, they're going to put the blame on whoever they want to put the blame on. Okay? Because there were way more, all right, Jake men that voted for Kamala than Trump. Okay? And Trump blew her out anyway, So at the end of the day, they're going to put the blame on who they want to put the blame on. Okay? You best believe as these prophecies that we speak on daily, as they begin to take more and more hold in the earth and have more and more impacts on people's lives, okay, we're going to be enemy number one. So it's a lot of things at play. It's a lot of things being exposed, and it's setting up the stage, for the next phase of prophecy, man. For us to be blamed, because it's going to be easy to blame so-called black man for everything, because society is already geared up to do that. We're going to get blamed for everything, even we don't have nothing to do with it. Okay? But that's the Lord got this thing in play for this thing to get to the next phase. All right? But I want to get here to the fashion of this world when you go into the Greek.
Strong's G 4976 schema. All
right, schema. It said the habitus is comprising everything in the person which strikes the senses. And it says the figure bearing, all right, that figure going back to an image, bearing, discourse, actions, manner of life, etc., man. And see, the fashion and the manner of life of this society is passing away, it's fading away. Okay? There was a time where the nigga woman, was looked at as a hero on the global stage. Is that strong black woman image, can do no wrong, that innocent, okay? The world be nothing without the nigga woman. But see, that's the image set up by Esau Edom. Okay, and women have a beautiful order, and as we see, as this word has, women, sisters getting their orders, like, man, we've been tripping. Okay, because even as men, we misuse women. We didn't understand the order, the purpose of a woman. Okay, operating on that beast nature, that low nature. Okay, but as we've matured in this faith, okay, we really start to understand these things, that the Lord set up a beautiful order, that dynamic between a husband and wife, especially an Israelite husband and wife, man. That's the highest level, of that dynamic, you see? So as we, are growing into these things and are really living in these things, man, we see, like, damn, we really appreciate that order and what the Lord established from the beginning, okay? Well, what Esau has established, the manner of life, the conduct of these people is completely anti-Messiah. And see, Eve loves that shit because in the apartments, Eve is the hero. Those apartments where Eve get all those benefits, and her baby daddy and her friends get to lay up over there and eat, okay, smoke weed and watch the game, and, on her tab, okay. Eve loved that shit, to have a few simp niggas here, a few niggas from around the way knocking it down while the simps paying for everything. Like, Eve loved that setup, okay. So structure is a threat to her setup because Esau has gave her a queendom, okay. In the neighborhood, she is a hero, okay. Whether she get all those benefits and all them niggas and get to live off that, okay, or whether she's this career chick that's can pay for everything, going out and the trips and shit, and still have all these little, pretty much she has Eve has male concubines in this kingdom, okay, certain sponsors, and you see, she want that set up forever. She can get the abortion and not be accountable for anything. She can be reckless, okay, and still looked at as the victim and the hero. Eve love that setup, man, but see, it's passing away, all right? That shit is being stripped down. The Lord is dismantling this, man, with this word. Okay, and what we're seeing is a reaction. Like, Eve is losing it. Okay? And it's gonna get way worse. Hey, the Lord got a lot of things at play. And we know, like I say, that the elites, the Lord has allowed the elites, to paint these scripted realities. But ultimately, that's the Lord, okay, like I say, working on the minds of the elites, man. Okay? That's why you got Job 12 and what is it? Job 12 and 16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom, and this is with the Most High. Okay, so any strength, any wisdom, okay, any authority that someone has, and any wisdom, okay, because it takes strength and wisdom to execute something, because you can have wisdom, but you don't have the authority, you can't execute. Okay, or if you got the authority but don't have the wisdom, you can't execute. You know what I'm saying? So both of them are needed for execution. And the Lord has given this man, wisdom on the left-hand side and wickedness. Okay, to where he understands the human mind, the human body. Okay, on another level, to execute wickedness, man. And he has the authority, okay, the power, the influence to pull these things off. Okay, but all that comes from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay, and it says the deceived, okay, and the deceiver are his, man. So those being deceived and the ones doing the deceiving, okay, are all under the order of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, whether it's on the left hand or the right hand. Okay, so what the Lord got this devil, brewing up in the earth, is playing accordingly to the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And the fashion of this world, the things that used to be trending and popular are now, despised, are becoming despised, man. As it says in 1 Corinthians, you see, the things that we used to worship now look foolish, man. Okay? This is 1 Corinthians 1 and 18 said, for the preaching of the cross to them that perish, all right, all right, foolishness, but unto us which are saved is the power of the Most High. Okay? So, you see how people, if they mock, if they buck up, if they rebel, okay, against righteousness, this looked foolish to them, A woman, being in order on the man is extremely foolish to Eve, man. You had women saying that, okay, I'm just go get my uterus taken out. Anything but be responsible and accountable. The woman saying, look, I'm gonna just go get my uterus taken out because I don't want to be a handmaid. And that's the thing, these women are still making it seem as being a wife is way more oppressive than being, okay, an employee in Esau's Edom system and his infrastructure. Being a wife, you have women still running with their narrative that being a wife, okay, is way more oppressive and, tyrannical than being a part of Esau's, okay, to be an employee for Esau's Edom infrastructure and his industries. Okay? You still got women running with that narrative, which is good. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the Lord, all right, is getting ready to delete, okay, the masses, man. 2/3 are going to be mostly women. The Lord is showing that 2/3 are going to be mostly women. Because by default, there's more women than men. All right? And you see the level, okay, of Satanism the woman is at, man. The nigger woman, the majority of nigger women are full-blown Satanists, man. They hate everything that deals with life, and they're selfish as hell. Only thing they care about is their current, enjoyment, their current pleasure. Okay, they have a mindset. In order for you to even have a conversation with them, you have to benefit them in some type of way. Okay, they love to where just. They love these relationships to where only they benefit and they don't have to put nothing out. You see? And the Lord is destroying that. And that's why I say, you women, with this whole pick me thing, because at the end of the day, everyone, all right, is trying to get picked. We hope we get picked by Yahushua. And Yahushua come back, we hope we're picked. Okay? To be joint heirs with him, man. Okay? So this whole pick me thing, hey, that's who finna win. The women in that pick me spirit finna big win. All right? These dumbass movements and crying, and they dumbass, still trying to apply feminism in 2024. They finna lose bad. They losing now. Okay? They're losing now on a whole nother level, but the society is up and functioning, so they're able to play it off as if they're good. Okay? But they're losing now. That shit is not working now. How much more as things get worse? Because they're going to have to ride out with their feminist mindset, okay, as the Lord getting ready to bring the worst times ever. So, y'all hold, that's in that mindset of feminism, and, you're mad at the woman that's, submissive and in order, keeping of a house, serving her husband, being a mother, a nurturing mother. See, these hoes hate life, man. How can you be mad at a woman that's in order to her husband, okay? Is a nurturing mother to the children, okay? And it's all about forwarding her husband enterprise. You see? Which her husband benefits other men and their families, vice versa. You see? Because the Lord is making the elect one big family. And see, these hoes on the outside of it, man, they ain't built for it. And them hoes really know that they ain't built for it. Okay? The Lord allowed them hoes to become what they are, which is complete, useless, and reprobate. And them hoes know they ain't built to even play them type of roles, to fulfill them type of roles, man. Okay? So, what we're seeing is just a outcry, of the demons that's in Eve. Them demons just coming to the surface more and more. Verse 19 said, "For it's written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring nothing the understanding of the prudent." So we seeing the Lord, all right, bring down the wisdom of the wise, because, being a street nigga seemed like a wise choice at the time. Okay? You got niggas that look at going to prison as a wise choice. Okay? Being that independent woman, because you had different archetypes of the matriarch. You had Big Mama, everybody pretty much, Big Mama was the Don of the family. Okay? Then you had the auntie that used to travel all the time with no man, but she was always gone, and, had a little money. Okay? Then you had the hood star, woman. She was with all the trap boys, and, she was on the fly shit in the neighborhood. Okay? And that seemed like, damn, this is it. This is the way to be. Okay? But now the Lord has raised the standard of righteousness and order and structure, and these things seem extremely foolish, man. Okay? These things seem extremely foolish, what, we consider wise, and the way to go at one time, man. Okay? So let's go from there. All right? Because Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, is bringing an end. Okay? An end to this, man. And he's separating, okay, a lot of people just for judgment. There's people that's being separated, okay, to be judged. Because you go here, Matthew 13 and 41. It says, "The Son of Man shall send forth his angels, and they shall gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and them which do iniquity." Okay? And there's a lot of Israelites that's offensive, okay, to Yahweh, man. And he's going to send those angels to do away. You know, Jacob's trouble is going to remove it's going to remove everything that offends Yahweh, man, from the famine to the nukes. Okay? Yahweh is going to get rid of everything that's offensive, man. You know, and that's offended at him. You know, because when you're offended at righteousness, you're offended at Yahweh, man. You know, because he's their standard of righteousness. Okay? So when you're offended at righteousness, you're offended at Yahweh. Okay? And as righteousness is starting to surface in the earth, structure, you know, order, you know, these things are becoming more common in the earth. All right? We're seeing a reaction. Okay? As it says, what's that, St. John 3. All right, this is the book of St. John, chapter 3, and verse 18. I said, this is, I read the NLT, it says, there is no judgment against anyone who believes in him. Okay, and this is why we live in Yahweh, man. We live, breathe, and sleep, okay, in Yahweh, man. Constantly conforming to their way, constantly understanding more and more, making the adjustments, you know, growing in faith, growing in obedience, okay, growing in humility. And there's no condemnation for those that are continually growing in Yahweh, man. You know, that's why I say, hey, if we follow in his words, we are his disciples indeed. You know, so the thing is just to keep going. We on the path. You know, the thing is to keep going, not to be offended. Okay? Not to be offended at righteousness, man, because righteousness is strange in this society. Okay? Righteousness is ridiculed and mocked. You see? Going for, this is John 3 and 18, it says, but anyone who does not believe in him has already been judged for not believing in the Most High's one and only Son. So Jake is, like scriptures say, a lot of Israelites is born in vain. Okay? And they hate Yahweh. And they're feeling mutual, man. Okay? I said, Yahweh, he gonna do something about it. Okay? Because you can feel, you know, how you feel, but what's gonna be done about it? That's gonna be the thing. Okay? And Yahweh is getting to the point he's gonna do something about it. How he feel, man. Okay? And why he's allowing these things to be exposed. It says, and the judgment is based on this fact. The Most High's light came into the world. Okay? So the fact that the Lord has allowed his light to be shown in the world through the prophets, man. Okay? That are constantly teaching this word. Okay? Constantly giving instructions in righteousness. Not only teaching, but walking in their example. Okay? Men that are living this thing, man. Sisters that are living this thing. You got whole families that believe that's under the order of Yahweh. Okay? Even if, you know, because we're not just everywhere preaching, man. Okay? Hey, but their order is being seen. Their light, you know, has been put, you know, on the hill. Okay? You see? Their city on the hill is being lit up. The house of David. Okay? And our people, all right, they rather have darkness, as it says. But anyway, it says, but people love the darkness more than life, for their actions were evil. So yeah, one thing about it, righteousness exposes wickedness, man. Okay, and that's why Eve is so offended at the pick me. All right, because it shows how trash and off she is, man. Okay, that's why Jake is so offended at men, okay, with structure and order and discipline. But because it shows how wicked and off they are, man. Okay? They hate to see the elect build. Okay? Noah, when Noah was building, the fact that he was building and being disciplined, they condemned the rest of the world at that time, man. You know, while they was BSing, okay, continuing on in their wickedness and folly, and Noah was constantly daily building, being obedient daily. They condemned that world, man. Okay? So the righteousness, okay, that the righteous spirit that the Lord has put on the hopeful elect is condemning the rest of the world of Israel, man. Okay, the rest of their cosmos. You see? But Jake preferred dark. Say Jake love nigga shit. Okay? Jake love, just to be able to, pop anybody, how he, not worry about the restrictions of whether it's adultery or not. Okay? Jake is into all this random sex without the responsibility of being a father. Okay? Jake loves the fact that he doesn't have to learn the skill as a man, but, can still get by somehow in this society. Still enjoy the perks and the pleasures, without even having the skill as a man. Jake love that shit, man. A nigga woman love that shit. Getting these benefits, okay? Having all these different, revenues from different men, and like I say, male concubines, and all this attention and being looked at, as some type of celebrity on the internet, having no true skills, okay? No skills as far as life. There's nothing she can do that can bring life to the earth. You see? They love it. They love the darkness, man. They love being these little ratchet, thought queens and, goddesses, and they love this shit, man. Jake love this shit. That's why we can't make excuses for niggas. Niggas love this shit. If you gave niggas money, it would be terrible out here, man. If you gave these niggas money, it would be terrible out here, man. I'm glad them niggas ain't getting reparations, man. Okay? Money ain't the problem. It's how these niggas are. These niggas love darkness, man. Okay? We can't even make the poverty excuse for niggas, man. Niggas love this shit. That's why them niggas get rich and still do nigga shit. Okay? See murder, His brother worth hundreds of millions of dollars and he's still getting murder charges and shit. Still staying in the projects and shit. Niggas love that shit. It's just what it is. Niggas love darkness, man. And the Lord just give these niggas over to it, man. Okay? It says, verse 20 says, all who do evil hate the light and refuse to go near it for fear their sins will be exposed. Okay? So Jake hates any type of light. The nigga woman hates any type of light. Okay? You see? I say Eve is only somebody around them straight niggas that's walking around. Okay? And prison niggas and niggas finna get out of prison. She's a celebrity and a hero amongst that. Once she step out of that, she don't exist. Nobody checking for that shit that Eve got going on, man. That chaos and ain't nobody checking for that shit, man. Okay, it's played out. Okay? Niggas are only, relevant in that environment. In the environment of darkness, them niggas shine. Okay? So at the end of the day, hey, the Lord, all right, the Lord is at the point of judgment. Okay, and he's allowing everything to come out on the table. Okay, so there will be no question of what's happening is happening to these people. Okay, why Jacob's finna go through what they're finna go through. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble. Now we see why there's a Jacob's trouble. Why that's written in prophecy, man. Okay, verse 21. But those who do what is right come to the light so others can see that they are doing what the Most High wants. Yeah, man. We're not ashamed of anything. Okay? We don't have to worry about being exposed. Okay? Stuff surfacing. Nah, man. We just get to walk, in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. Okay? We're just becoming us, man. That's why it's so natural, because we're just becoming us, man, who we was meant to be. Okay? We have nothing to be ashamed of, man. We're discreet, we have discernment in how we move, but we have nothing to be ashamed of when it comes to, what the Lord, how the Lord is dealing, man, and us growing in his righteousness, man. So, yeah, that's the point. Just want, to bring that out. All right. And the Lord just finna open up with judgment, man. Okay? And this age is fading away. And righteousness, is taking over. All right? That's what the good news is that there's a righteous takeover, man. And we're in that transition now. Okay? So that's the point. Lord will. All right, you brothers. All right, and you sisters edified till next time I say shalom.